I'm not going to ramble and talk too much because that'll make the video too long. My favorite all-time championship belt, this is the review. You can guess what it is by pretty much the title of my page, the Intercontinental. So, without further ado, we are going to unveil for the first time, haven't seen it yet, this replica of the scratch logo Intercontinental Championship. Hold on, I'm gonna play music for this here. Yeah, I gotta go Cody, because if it wasn't for him, they never would have brought this belt back. Woo. Okay, already, there's a plate. I love it already. Damn, it's thick. There's the main plate, and damn. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Umir Ami's take, the unofficial replica of the scratch logo. World Wrestling Federation, or I should say World Wrestling Entertainment, Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt. My favorite title in all of pro wrestling. Probably my favorite title in most sports, real or not. I love this championship. I knew I would love this championship. I'm not as crazy as I was acting when I saw the Jeff Hardy one for the first time, only because I expected class, I expected excellence, and here it is. Already you can see the leather on it is nice and floppy and real. You can hold it up like a champion. We're going to lay this down as always so you can get a closer look at this. But, wow, look at that. Look at that side plate there. Nice. Nice. So, all right, we're going to do two things. I'm going to set this up so we can get a close-up, and then we're going to compare it. Yeah, this is 18 years old, WWE shop version. We're going to compare the two, all right? But my favorite belt in all of pro wrestling, let's get a closer look. A lot of things I'm noticing right now on this belt, looking at it up close. For one, the detail in the grapplers on the side. Check that out. And if you want to know how deep the etching is on these 5mm plates, well, just a close-up. That's pretty deep there. And I chose the scratch logo over the network logo because, well, one, I don't care for the network logo one too much, to be honest with you. But the scratch logo's kind of artsy. You know, it's like an artisan logo, I always thought, so I went with it. Again, the etching on the stars, the etching on the Intercontinental, you're going to see a greater close-up of that shortly in comparison with the old IC title. Wow, the detail again, those grapplers. Now, I remember Chris Jericho and Edge saying when they won the Intercontinental Belt, they had the Attitude Era, the oval version. But they said they always dreamed as kids that they had this version and they wish it was still in circulation. Well, Cody Rhodes brought it back. That was a great thing. Cody Rhodes, for the revival of this title from 2011 to 2019, I think was the best of all the IC champions of that era before they switched the belt last year. Him and Nakamura, everyone else in between, this belt was like a hot potato. Sami Zayn holding it now. Now, granted, I like me some El Generico. I like Sami Zayn. But the IC heavyweight champion should wear a sequence robe, even an Elvis suit, even a singlet with a towel, or even a gi. But Sami Zayn, with his beard and outfit, looks like he just escaped from a prison. Not the way the Intercontinental Championship should carry himself, as great of an athlete as Sami Zayn is. Anyway, I'm done rambling. Let's take a look at this belt with comparison. I just wanted to show you the difference between the WWE shop version. This is one of the older shop versions of the title, actually. I think I got this about 2005 probably, so I'm sure the quality has improved. However, some things haven't changed. You could see the difference between the 2mm plates there and right on top you can see the 4mm plates there. Same with the side plates. On the scratch version, the plates are a little smaller, but they're curved and crafted. Again, the plates are smaller, but they're curved and crafted. And the center plate, and they kind of measure about the same. It's tooled better, it's more consolidated. You can see the deep difference in the etching. Barely etched at all on the WWE shop version. But of course, etched deeply on Umir's remake. And of course, the color scheme, because they're different belts from different generations. But when people wonder what makes a custom title or an unofficial title sometimes better than what you get at WWE shop, well, I think you could definitely see a definite difference here. It comes down to the tooling, it comes down to the material, it comes down to zinc versus brass, and most importantly, it comes down to a dependable belt maker whom you could trust. And I certainly found one. So that concludes this review of the greatest belt in the history of professional wrestling. It may be the greatest championship belt in the history of sports, real or otherwise. The Intercontinental Championship belt. Thank you for watching this review. As always, please subscribe to this channel. Please leave a comment of your honest opinion. And please check out Umir Ami's belt page. All links are listed in the link below. Now, that being said, questions regarding the next belt review. This one has been back here for a while. People have asked me what it is. People have commented what it might be. Old school fans, you might remember. But I think it's about time we take a look at the Western States Heritage title. That will be coming up next. But in the meantime, the Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt, yeah, dig it. It's upside down. One more time. The Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship belt, yeah, dig it.